Hello. Hello, this is the My Artifact episode number 2740. Today's date is 15 February 2020 24 25. What? 15 February 2023, not 24, not 25. Okay. Yeah. Right now it's almost like a 9:30 p.m. Okay. I am actually walking at my rooftop. Uh, I am really tired today. Yeah. Why you feel tired? I'm not like feel really tired actually, is that I just did workout. Okay, I did my work. Okay, I just ate my dinner, and I just have to schedule, and that's it. Okay, then I have to go to sleep. Okay, today's the entire day was really productive. Mm. Uh, Today I play a new game, Legion. Sorry, Watchdog Legion. This game is not really good with the content that I'm making. Okay, and the first episode I already uploaded. Yeah, it's good, but next episode will not be uploaded because it's kind of like a very confusing while making. Because of that, okay, I make a video as a second person perspective. Okay, second person perspective. In this thing, I will not cross. I will not break the fourth dimension. What is the fourth dimension? I already explained this thing, but also okay, is that ki, just an example ki when techno gamers is a you is a he's a YouTuber, okay, who uh, uh be play game behind the fourth wall. Okay, so he usually break the fourth wall and describe the things and everything. Okay, so what is exactly the fourth wall? Fourth wall means like that कि when two person is talking to each other, that is the first person, second person, and when third person is looking the person those are talking, that is a third person perspective. So first, second, third, fourth person perspective is that कि the whole scenario is actually on the screen, and the person who is actually watching this behind um, in front of screen, that is called fourth person perspective. So do you really understand what is fourth person? Okay, just also um, understand it very precisely. Okay, so what is exactly the first person perspective? So two person is talking, okay, a person and b person. So from a person is talking to the b person, so from a person we are looking from POV. So usually POV means throughout his eyes. So that is called first person perspective. Okay, that is a first person perspective. Okay. Then second person perspective is that okay, when you look from B person. Okay, like there is a B person who is actually talking to A person. So you are seeing from B person perspective. So that is called second person perspective. Okay. Then in that scenario, there is a C person who is actually far away from both the person, but he was looking to A and B person. Okay. So when C person is actually looking A and B person, so that is called third person perspective. Okay. So that is called third person perspective. He was looking or maybe interacting, whatever it is. So it is called third person perspective. Fourth person perspective is that the entire scenario means A person, B person, and C person, everything, entire scenario, the person who is actually seeing this thing in front of screen. Okay, like there is a screen. Okay, and in that screen there is a three person, A B C, three person. Okay, and the fourth person He's actually looking all the scenario in front of screen. So that is called fourth person perspective. Okay, and this is the fourth wall. Okay, usually people don't really break the fourth wall. Why? It's not a rule that no one break the rule. Okay, like if you can use something really creative tool to use to break the fourth wall. It's very difficult to understand, but also I'm gonna explain you even easier. Okay, when uh, like there is a tutorial. Okay, like basically you just say that key how to speak English. Okay, or maybe you just search through there how to make a banana cake. Okay, so you search and you found the result. Okay, you click on the video, and then there is a guy who is actually telling that okay, this is the ingredient that you need, and this is the ingredient that you need, and then you will make the banana cake. All right, so this is the process. Okay, this is the process. So when basically that person is talking, that person, like, who is talking to that person? He is talking to you, because you are actually watching him. Okay, so this communication between this guy is in front of, he's talking to the camera, is basically he's breaking the fourth wall and he's talking to you. Okay, so in the usually in the YouTube media, in the YouTube videos, people are usually talk to their audience. Okay, so usually we are breaking the fourth wall. Okay, but we don't really understand it because it's a typical video. Okay, obviously the content required to be content is meant for the audience, so that is called, it's breaking the fourth wall. Okay, this usually happen in the YouTube videos. Okay, but in the movies it not. Okay, like in the movies you shouldn't break the fourth wall. What do you mean by that? Like basically in the movie, the character, there are multiple characters in the movie. They character, they are telling a story through their actions, through their dialogues and things like that. They didn't really tell a story directly into you. No, they are not. But they are telling a story to tell, to talk to each other, to dialogue to each other, and then the stories proceed. Okay, so that is called first, second, and third person perspective. Okay, usually in the movie, all those perspective are used. Okay, but they didn't really broke the fourth wall. Okay, because it's not good. Okay, like if you use this technique in a really creative way, it's good, but sometimes it's not good. Okay, just an example, some of the movies are usually break the fourth wall, like a Deadpool movies. In the Deadpool movie, the main character Deadpool, he's actually talking directly to the audience. Okay, डीजे वाले बाबू चल गाना लगा. Okay, so he directly talked to the camera, so he break the fourth wall. He break the fourth wall. The director use a very creative way to break the fourth wall, so that makes it something really interesting. It's really good. Okay, so many examples, so many movies use a kind of like a very great technique to break the fourth wall. It's a really good. Okay, it's not a rule. Okay, it's not a rule to kind of like a shouldn't break the fourth wall. Okay, but if you are kind of like basically if you are constantly breaking the fourth wall, it's became boring. Okay, it's became boring. Let me tell you one thing. In the YouTube video, same video, we are back to in banana cake video. Okay, that guy who is actually telling you that how to make a banana cake, you watch the video, you understand the thing, that's it. Can you watch this video again? Okay, if you miss the some sort of recipe, yeah, you will watch. But after you make the recipe and everything, will you watch his video again? Will you watch this video again? No, no, because you already watched this video. Whatever he tell, you did it. Okay, you exactly make the banana cake that he was actually telling. Okay, so why are you watching his video again? You shouldn't watch this again, because if the thing is done. Okay, the life of that video is, once you watch this video, once you understand this video, khatam. That's it. Life end. But movies is not, because movies is actually is meant for first person, second and third person perspective. So when you watch some of the older movies, that you can watch this movie right now, like basically uh the movie named Nayak, Bollywood movie. Okay, it's a movie about the guy who became the chairman for a day. Okay, and what does he do? It's a really amazing movie, which is actually released in 2007, 2006. I don't know. Okay, I don't know how many times I watched this movie, and still I can watch this movie again. Why? Because this movie is also really amazing, but also is that this movie is not breaking the fourth wall. Okay, like if you use this technique to very creatively, it's good. Okay, it added a value. But when you're constantly doing this thing, it's kind of like a something really bore. It will become something really YouTube video that you can watch first time, then it's not gonna happen. So usually in the movie, fourth wall shouldn't break. It's always be stay in the first, second, and third person perspective. There is also another example I'm gonna tell you, is that She-Hulk. It's a web series. It's produced by the Marvel Entertainment. Okay, and the end episode, the final episode, this episode is actually telling you the exact replica of the breaking the fourth wall. Okay, the character She-Hulk, that the main character is actually breaking the entire fourth wall. Okay, like basically she actually break the everything, the fourth wall, fifth wall, whatever you wanted to say. Like basically she, it's just like, it's very difficult to tell, but it's kind of like that. This is the actually web series actually happening, this is a told story is actually happening. Then in the end, what is exactly happened, she paused the entire story. Pause, yeah, entire story was paused. Then she was talking, and then she moved to the Marvel studio. That Marvel studio is actually creating the She-Hulk. Then she went to the writer who is actually writing his story. Okay, and she talked to writer that, what is the fuck are you doing with my story? Okay, the main character is actually talking to the writer of that story, the character who is actually designed. Okay, and then he talked to the producer. Okay, this is a kind of like a very breaking the fourth wall. Most of the people actually criticize this thing, because like at the beginning it good. Okay, like basically इसका नशा कैसा होता है ना, कि once you take it, it's good, but then you realize that thing, then you cannot watch. You just feel really criticized. You just feel like that, yeah, what the fuck is that? Okay, like this shouldn't be happened. Okay, so most of the people are actually criticize the final episode of the She-Hulk, because she break the fourth wall and everything is actually very much messed up. Okay, if you use this technique very creatively in the Deadpool, it's good, but not too much. Okay, if you add this thing too much, it's not good. So usually breaking the fourth wall is actually telling a story to the audience, telling a story, telling information to the audience. Okay, usually breaking the fourth wall is usually happen when you tell the information to the audience. What is the information? Jump back to that YouTube video, that banana cake. That guy who is actually telling that how to make a banana cake, he was telling an information to you, to your audience. Okay, yeah. So when you are telling the information, obviously you can break the fourth wall. Okay, whatever the information, how to make a banana cake, how to geological things, what is this thing, that thing, that thing, that thing, the information that you wanted to tell, you can tell this information directly on the camera, directly break the fourth wall. It's good, it's great. Okay, sometimes you can add something really creative ways. It's good. Okay, so usually in the YouTube, telling a information is good, but when you are storytelling, okay, in the storytelling, like basically what is storytelling, information जब आप information, when you proceed information to one place to another place, you can break the fourth wall. It's good. Okay, but when you are telling a story, you shouldn't break the fourth wall. Okay, the main example, this and kind of like a very good example, games. Okay, game, all the game is actually meant for first, second and third person perspective. Call of Duty games, first person perspective. GTA 5, RDR2, third person perspective game. Okay, so these are the perspective of the games. Okay, so when you are actually recording walkthrough, when you are playing this game, okay, you are playing this game for fourth person perspective because you are controlling the character. Okay, but you are not in the game, but you are controlling that character from outside the space of the game. So you are the fourth person perspective. Okay, so you are seeing the entire game from fourth person perspective. Okay, so this is the scenario. Okay, now the entire thing, the game and you is actually record and stream on the YouTube, and then you are watching. So what is exactly is this game? So basically the techno gamer, okay, who is actually playing RDR2, which is actually a fourth person perspective, and you are seeing RDR plus techno gamers, and you are seeing this thing. It's kind of like a breaking also fourth wall. Yeah, you are breaking the fourth wall of fourth wall. Okay, what do you mean by fourth wall? Because of that you are not seeing just a game, you are seeing the reaction of the techno gamers as also. Okay, so it is good. Okay, it's a great, but in the long term it's not good because you are seeing a game from fourth person perspective. So it's kind of like a very difficult, like basically what I'm trying to tell you ki fourth person perspective things is actually good when you are telling a information. Okay, when techno gamers is telling a information about the game, it is okay. Yeah, you will actually accept this thing. But when you are telling a story, it's actually it's not good because it's kind of like a, how should you tell the story? It's a something that ki, it's a very lengthy long, and it's kind of like a something that ki, only one person is talking. Okay, because in the information you have to tell the specific information about the thing, but in the story it's lots of things. Okay, in the story you have to go from one place to another place, then what is the resistance happened, then this place and this place. So usually you are just talking to reach the end of the story. So you are just talking. Okay, so after some sort of while, okay, like people will into the story. Okay, it's good, but when you are not into the story it felt bore. Okay, I'm giving you example that you can understand even better. So basically, as kind of like that, ki what is exactly techno gamers do? Okay, so is that ki when like when someone is telling a story, I'm talking about a person who is actually in front of you, and there are almost like a 50 kids. Okay, and that person is telling a story about king and queen and how things is gonna happen. So usually this guy is telling a story from kind of like a fourth person perspective. Okay, he was telling entire thing from fourth person perspective. So entire story is has to be done by his talking. Okay, sometime he can do some sort of role play. Okay, but in the end, in the story, it didn't really work out unless you are trying to be role play. Okay, so it's just like it's a information. So as a audience, as those kids are actually, when those kids are actually get sucked into the story, they will watch the entire story. It's good. But when the story became something really bore, then people feels off and they will suck back to the story, and then story became bore and unrealistic and just like fuck off. Okay, so this is the problem with the fourth person perspective storytelling process. It's a very long term, but yeah, it's kind of like a something really. Okay, so my content is actually I am playing a character, yes, but actually I am not breaking the fourth wall. I am actually pretending a character that he was playing, that me is the character. Like whatever the things is actually happened is me. Okay. And I am telling the story. So usually what is exactly is this thing? So when you are narrate the story, you shouldn't have to be explain the entire thing, because obviously it's a kind of like that he as an audience and understand. What do you mean by that? Mean by that, like basically, if you push this button, the light will blow, and that blow light became red. Okay, that light became red. Okay, so basically is that ki in a narration, you cannot add any values. What is exactly values? Values means like that ki, just an example, I'm telling you information कि press this key to turn this light red. ओके, यानी इस बटन को दबाने से ये लाइट का कलर चेंज हो जाता है, ये लाइट का कलर रेड हो जाता है. आई एम टेलिंग दैट इन्फॉर्मेशन. एंड अनदर थिंग इज दैट, भाई बिड़ू क्या कर रहा रे? अरे भाई क्या नहीं, एकदम जबरदस्त है मामा. वो ऐसा क्या? ओके ओके बिड़ू, ये ना ये थोड़ा सा ये बटन दबा नहीं का, इससे नहीं का लाइट बंद होता है. बंद होता है क्या? अरे नहीं नहीं मामा, बंद नहीं होता. इससे नहीं क्या लाइट का नहीं का जो इंटेंसिटी चेंज होता है, फिर उससे नहीं क्या जो हरा वाला लाइट है ना, वो नहीं क्या रेड लाइट पे कन्वर्ट होता है. क्या बात कर रहे हैं मामा? अरे हाउ ना, ऐसा क्या मैं ट्राई करूँ क्या? अरे नेकी क्या, पूछ पूछ मामा, करना तू ट्राई. ओके ओके मामा, मैं कर रहा हूँ. ओके ओके, कौन सी बटन? ओके ये वाले बटन क्या? हाँ ये वाले बटन. ठीक है मामा, मैं पुश कर रहा हूँ. मैं ठीक है करूँ क्या? हाँ करना. अरे मेरे को डर लगता है रे. अरे अरे तू डरता काय को रे, मारना तू. ठीक है मामा, मैं करता हूँ. ओके 1 2 3 डन कर. हैव यू अंडरस्टैंड? सो बेसिकली in the narration you cannot add values, but in the kind of like in the role play, like basically I play the role of multiple character, two character. Okay, so in that process you added a value in it. You can extend also, you can you can extend also, add a value, little bit of comedy, little bit of thing in it. Okay, so this is the process that I'm doing. Okay, Techno Gamers is doing this process. Like he was telling a story from fourth person perspective. I was not breaking the fourth person perspective. I was telling information from first, second, and third person perspective. So, and even also I can add value in it. So it's good. It's a great. It's just like it's really amazing. Well, what is all those things like? I don't know. I just wanted to talk about such things. It's just kind of like making me something really expert in a perspective game, like a expert in you expert. The fuck up, dude. All right. So I will not extend even further. It's almost like a 24-minute. I'm gonna talking. I just have to schedule my gameplay and then khatam. All right. So this is it. This is the my artifact episode number 2006 740. Wow. Thank you.